Uh, I want to, from the onset, take exception with the meeting that took place yesterday in Lake Bogoria Resort or Spa Resort, where we saw Gideon Moi, the senator of Baringo, and some governors discussing peace in what they are calling it peace in Laikipia and Baringo and those kind of things. First of all, this is the second meeting in Lake Bogoria chaired by Gideon Moi purporting to talk about peace and peace building processes. The first meeting was when he used his power to mobilize regional security teams and county security teams led by Mutembei, and he chaired the meeting in his own hotel, summoned all these people to his own private hotel to discuss what, according to him, was peace building. And after that meeting, he actually communicated that now the operation will stop. The barricades will be lifted in the road towards where bandits are. And, he gave a raft of measures that they now said, these are the peace building measures. That was the first meeting. But everybody knows, after that first meeting, it never stopped the insecurity incidences. In fact, the insecurity incidences went on unabated. The second meeting is this one, where, in light of the operations going on in Laikipia, Gideon is convening a meeting here to discuss what is again calling peace building. I want to say the following. Why is it that every time an operation is being conducted, Gideon mobilizes agencies for what is called peace building? Is he against operations? Is he against flashing out of bandits? Is initial peace building, the one he called peace building initially, managed to stop the operation that was happening in Kabedo and that was happening in parts of Tiati? This one also, the one he has just heard in Lake Bogoria, I will tell you, will have the input of stopping the operations. Some of us from where we stand, we support operations. The only lasting way to end these monies is to ensure that the operation continues. We support the operation in Laikipia, and we want that same operation be brought to Baringo to flash out criminals. In fact, the criminals which are being flashed out in Laikipia are already in our areas. The hideout areas are our areas. Tandare, Lamaywe down here, Kasiela down here, Arabal, Mokotani, Ramacha, Ngelecha, all those areas are where the bandits have gone to hide. And our people on this other side are tensed. You know, we are living in very tensed moments because we know with the flashing out of criminals in Laikipia, those criminals are coming to Baringo. Now, by now, starting to negotiate for this, what we call peace and that kind of thing, the idea for Gideon is to stop the operations which are going on in Laikipia and so that it does not extend to Baringo. And generally, what would that mean is that criminals will continue to operate. They will continue having harms as usual. They will continue evicting people as usual. They will continue killing people as usual. And we want to wonder with Gideon, are you a bandit sympathizer? Do you support bandits? You do not want bandits to be subjected to an operation. You do not want government to flash out criminals. Every time these criminals are under the attack of government, you come in mobilizing for peace support. Who has bewitched you, Senator Gideon? What is the problem with you? If you do not like Baringo people, if you do not like us, please don't be the forefront person in stopping the operations of government. We know what you are doing is because your friend Kamket was arrested. And we have been vindicated, some of us who have always believed that Kamket for sure is behind the attacks that our people have been subjected to. And we want to laud the government for arresting Kamket and for charging him. Because we have always believed it is not possible that you represent people in parliament who a huge percentage of them are participating in crime, and then you want us to believe that you do not know what is going on. We want to really thank the government. But you see what Gideon is doing is now to pretend that we want to do peace building, that kind of thing, so that he finds a way of lifting Kamket out of these problems, out of the charges that he has, effectively sabotaging the operation that government is actually undertaking.